俊在体检时发现患有终身疾病，因此免除兵役，但他还是能打比赛。那熟悉的 PRX 又回来啦。
Really well thought out there by Rossi. Oh! What? It can snowball. It can snowball a bit. Cam check that was fast. Okay. Yeah, I know what you meant. All right, Forsaken. He's on for the ace.
Okay. He's got the quad. Dude, it's just round 3. T1's trying to play it safe, trying to do what they can do. Side player in a bit of a tricky position right now as Forsaken hunkers down. Watches out over onto Pillar and captures onto 2 more players. B-side is open.
Knew there would be the reload, and he knew he could push through. Really smart play from Forsaken.
Jeez Louise, oh god. And now it's going to be the operator with the angle. Down goes Mindfreak. But down goes this. Oh, a spike carrier as well. Side players come back in kind.
Jing.
Although they've got the positioning, the spike drops. Viper's Pit now up by Rossi. They know they should have this round. How do you push back in? Look at what's happening again. Forsaken. It's happening again.
I think Xcurate has a decent idea that his brother's doing this.
All right, all right. Well, I want to see how Forsaken can. Does he check it? Do you know what your brother's doing? Or is it going to be in a pink mist?
I mean, they got time to really make sure that they're set up. Kind of come from all 3 angles at once.
Ooh!
Unbelievable.
1 shot, 1 kill. Now on to the next. And he's online for the ace. Rossi's right around the edge of it, and Forsaken just sprays downtown.
Try to plant with no cover.
But you know, had it marked.
I know. I know. Xcurate knew. Forsaken's just better.
Forsaken goes back in for a bit of adventure on his own. Uses the cyber cage to set up the spy camera. Does not expect his brother on the other side. He only spotted it, went in for this camera tag. The rest of the team, though, has already made their way in, but because of the smokes, Scion player able to take down Jing, something in for a bit of a trade. 2 players remaining. You've got Noted, you've got the Blade Storm.
Oh my.
Comes down to sharp shooting. They know the angles. Something's prepared for it. Snaps back onto Izu's head. Triple kill on a hat trick now. He knows Xcurate right around the corner, too. Doesn't have the spike, though, so this is just going to come down to kills. Can Xcurate be accurate enough to out-snipe this? Watches down the angle onto where it stairs. It's taken a little bit too much time, so he brings back around. Catches something.
They knew where that plant was coming down. And Rossi tried to punish it.
Xcurate waiting for the door to tap. Waiting for the team, too. Forsaken should be able to hear most of this. You can see that he's communicating it to his team right now. But unfortunately, blinded, not quite able to do all too much. Devi on the other side, a bit of a tap with the Phantom, but instantly traded. Spotted Xcurate through Waterfall now, something. Wanting to take the duel, they know they have to watch out for Mound. Trades coming in, and the timer's still ticking away. A bit more of a standard round as Jing, alongside Mindfreak, do their job at anchoring down this spike. Joining the team.
Trying to use that Prowler to set up Xcurate. Izu out of the air goes something.
Was that pre-aimed?
Yeah, this is not. They've overstacked it. And then on this. Forsaken again!
Wide swings just a little bit further, an inch over the crosshair. Xcurate not able to fire off his operator. Mindfreak on the lurk this time. This is how you play Lotus. You've got the Neuro Theft as well, but Rossi coming back in to investigate. Great awareness. With the op now, though, picked up from his brother. Not quite able to flick back over.
He wide swung that angle, opened himself up to 2, and had to check.
Oh man, 2-on-4. Jing has this showstopper. Doesn't need it yet.
Bye.
Both players able to do so much. Now just pulls out the showstopper for a bit of security. Tries to blast pack away that lead.
Well, jeez Louise.
He's going to make use of this. There were some pings across the map.
He's going to hear the footsteps, so.
What?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Devi is just waiting. Between those 2 players, so kind of an interesting idea coming through. T1's going to try to flood. Only 1.
Just in terms of preference of players and the positioning that they have, PRX has the right setup. Some of these cages, he's got some trips, but is it going to be enough to deal with the full forces of T1? Saya with the blast pack peak. Able to take him down. Oh, what? Something through the smoke. A bit of a skewer and 2 heads just get pierced. Now the 3 of them, remaining T1 players, pushing down into defender spawn. Xgrid's got the operator, able to make use of it. He's trying to be vocal about what he needs. The rest of the team trying to come back into support, but Jing just with the patience to tap on the brakes a little bit. Hide inside of this dark cover provided by Mind Freak, and sticking the defuse all the way through. Xgrid has to peek out, but that's just a punishment.
Oh, Jing.
Oh, tries to peek out.
Great patience.
Xgrid still on the bit of that flank, able to catch on to Mind Freak. The rest of the players from PRX still up the front. Something with the operator trying to land a shot, but Xgrid already knows where to look. Jing, feeling a bit of the pressure, tries to hop away. Has the paint shells, he spends it. But
Forsaken loses that battle. Again, a few timing things just go the wrong way.
PRX definitely aware. The jump peek. Can't do that too often now, but Defy peeks out at the right time. Slays 2, looks for the 3rd.
PRX is spreading the map like they are, but some of that attention paid over there. Saya player. Fast kill onto something.
Great punish.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds now, they have to go in. But Mind Freak, he has been stepping up.
Face your fear!
Really?
Wow, committing into this. Side player down to 5 HP though, they have to be a little bit careful. At least the trails will alert them as to where some of these PRX players are positioned, but they had no idea. A couple more coming through the door. And that's gonna be T1. Unfortunately, not quite
Fighting on much. Defy gonna get this kill. Yep.
I mean, he's trying to work the map, but Carpe is just exploring it on his own. They know that they are running out of options. Don't want to go to A because the operator's there. B has been blocked off. No choice but to barrel through into C, but that's where Forsaken is. Xgrid, good shots. But when it comes down to it, running out of space, running out of time, Izu, you need those protocols to carefully clear and check every single one of these bounds. First of all, tree going through. Paranoia's been sent out. Trade's coming in, but look at the number of reinforcements that PRX has. Defy and Jing. But Jing has the right positions to play along with paint shells and the Outlaw. Swaps over the Classic, collects onto the triple kill. A bit of a rampage and a tear for PRX.
Doesn't feel great.
Trying to go in for a hitter against that Poison Cloud. What? Forsaken with the timing on it. Oh my goodness! Off of the sky smoke.
Pretty rotated over them.
Pro players. Got showers now. Taking down short. Defy just a blind spray, able to take down Saya player. No entries found. Carpe able to push up off of some utility. Heads lined up and still able to take down onto a second. Defy has to trade. Off of the, making use of the catch, sneak down into the corner. Defy finds one more. He's gotten a triple. Something coming up from the other side.
One enemy
Spike
remaining.
slowly ticking away, but Defy able to shut down yet another position. Here comes something.
Defy is playing really well off the utility of his teammates in the movement. Like Jing opens up that third kill onto U-Haul.
Truthfully, cerebral play.
He had a great little round there. Holding things nicely. Can Forsaken do anything about this?
Swings out wide in the open.
Spike down.
Rossi was meant to cover, but unfortunately sidestepped at the wrong time. He was trying to peek for info. So now using the Cove just to mark that spike. High tide to block off even more space.
Oh, but Saya knows. He's anticipating this wrap.
Gotta watch out for that op. Forsaken should know. Trigger discipline lets it pass for 1 second. Comes back in just to isolate the duel. Reckoning being sent out. Senses that Saya player is not exactly right around the spike. But wow, picked it up at the right time. He hops on over. Saya player might just be able to make it happen. But Forsaken! There's a little bit of a switch up around to A. Hookah definitely surprising something. The op shot whiffs, trying to reposition. Goes in for the Shardy and also the dismiss. Defy here to back him up. A double spray. Carpe with a stinger just to trade. Saya player finding one of his own now too, but something has gotten away with his life. Jing now with the Outlaw. It's a bit of that half-buy strat from T1, and Carpe tries his darndest to make it work.
Oh my
Turns
God!
around at the right time with the classic! Covering all exits of the smoke, the Wallace falls. Curtains dropped, and now Defy able to find the first. But as soon as the rest of the T1 players continue to peek out trying to trade, lo and behold, 3 more Paper X players are on the other side. Along with some of these frenzies, Forsaken captures the kills, and they want to press forward into the B site. They've got a full minute to work with though, so no real need to commit to it unless they spot more. Using the boom bot now, but Saya player lands a great shot. Jing recovering off of it.
What's that high tide again? I mean,
I'm checking the check. Good little spray. That's the first head to fall. Paper X backs off, just coming in to reinforce. Great shot from something. Right clicks, Forsaken with the sprays. Saya player through the backside, able to find one, but catching Paper X on the timings of things. Against that launching pad right now, Paper X looking to take over Garden. The Empress,
Oh
but
my God!
everyone's been blinded by Carpe's.
Down B.
At the same time, Izu's guiding light as well.
just utility for utility and 2 for 2. I thought maybe Carpe was gonna knock down a few more there. He went for it.
Just Valoranted outside of V-Long. Straight into B site. Got the high tide now for a bit more cover just to cut the side in half. Paper X setting up for a bit of a quick peek.
More lurks. Look at Rossi.
A little bit afraid of Hookah, yeah, and Rossi as well. Got to deal with the site first though. Side player is still very much tucked away and hidden. Something coming back in for the trade. Side steps out.
Spike
Online
down
for the
B.
quad. Has to
30
pick up the
seconds
spike,
left.
but he has no idea that Rossi's right here.
Storming away with this match.
It's one of those times where Forsaken's high tide works against him, but now just a full send into the A side. Jing, classic with the judge. He goes in, nails down Execute, picks up the rifle, but Carpe answers right back in kind. Just as quick. Dizzy sent up, Trailblazer trying to find him, but not found just yet. Spike is not planted because it's not safe enough. Izu right around the corner.
Our spike's down.
Device hopped
Spike
off it for a
down
second.
A.
Forsaken trying to trade right back.
One enemy remaining.
It's going to be Mindfreak committing the orbital strike just to give them a little bit more security. Rossi, the last one
Spike
left,
planted.
trying to wrap back around from Lamps. Does he know, though?
Right, all it takes is Jing finding one off the back of these Seekers. Look at them, they're scattering. They are just going to the wind.
Jing going to set up for it.
But he's hanging on to it.
We've got Showers control, too.
Here goes.
It connects onto Rossi. Carpe, though, swings out at the right time. There's a bit of a trade. Something along with the Empress, too, stays alive. Saya player still into the fray, though, along with its operator. Does not expect Forsaken from behind. There's that additional layer. Paper X dominating this exchange, this firefight. The crowd starting to chant for the team. Paper X as they approach match point. Execute, he's not out yet though. I don't want to count him out. Slowly approaching out, throws to front, anticipates the angle, flicks on towards his brother. Now on towards the Reckoning. That will give him a lot of information. Spots out Defy, tosses in the Cove, creates a little bit more space for himself. Has to swing out the sides. Spots out another player, but oh!
As well. This is dangerous.
Desperately trying to push themselves into a third map, but Mindfreak does not allow them through. Spike carrier dropped as well. I think he's definitely called it.
Yeah, and there's one of those Forsaken pushes with that cascade, but this time he has backup. You know, trying to cut off a fight, trying to isolate players.
Oh, that's so much information.
Yeah, yep, they pretty much should know. But they're kind of waiting, maybe anticipating a grab of the spike and a rotate. They still haven't shifted anywhere else but Showers. Now they're going with that Cove there. Great hold from Mindfreak.
Might as well let them sweat. Sad player with a great dink though.
30 seconds left.
So comes back in. 30 seconds left. Spike still dropped out in the open. It's cold. Rossi tries to capture a little bit more space now. Trying to set up for something with his utility, but Jing catches him off the timing. Oh! Looking for the execute, looking for the set play and the protocols to capture spaces on towards A. Saya player tries to sneak up behind them. He's infiltrated their back lines.
He's been so good at this throughout this map. Look at Mindfreak though, checking on the lurk. They have to clear.
It's
Rossi.
pivotal. Still staying tucked away. Excurrent marking him. Device starts things off as he finds and discovers Saya player. This could be it.
Poison's off.
Rossi slowly pushing up front now, but the marking, two of them all together, all at once.
Attackers
PRX